Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, I'm back. Now, today's video might be one of my hardest videos I've posted on NBA 2K25 yet. Meaning, today we have a task to create the perfect center build on NBA 2K25. Now, I know perfect center might sound crazy, but I've played on or against multiple different center builds on this game. Whether it be a park center, a shooting big, a pure inside, a pure rebounder, an all-around type big, a high pass sack big. I've played a ton of different center builds on this game, and we're going to be splicing all of those center builds into one perfect center build, in my opinion. Now look, man, if you do in fact enjoy this video, bro, go ahead and drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, bro. But with all that being said, let's get right into this banger.
We don't care.
When it comes to making the perfect center build on NBA 2K25, right hand, left hand don't matter. Jersey number literally doesn't matter. But now, when it comes to the position, obviously you want to go center. And for the height, I've played on a ton of different heights. I played on 6'11", 6'9", 6'7", the underside centers, whatever you want to call them, park centers. I played on the 7'3" insides, 7'1". So it's kind of crazy, but in my opinion, the perfect center height in this game is going to be either 7'1" or 7 foot. Now, in my opinion, 7 foot is the perfect height. Obviously, if you're going up against a 7'3" big, they're taller. They're going to get a lot of better animations over you. But in my opinion, the perfect well-round between everything is going to be 7 feet. Trust me on this. Go 7 feet. Now, as for your weight, a lot of people make extremely high weighted centers, which, hey, if I want to do that, go ahead and do that. But look, I like my centers a little bit faster. I don't like them too slow, and I like them strong as well. So I think that the perfect way to go, just being faster than any center in the game, is it's going to be very effective. So I would recommend y'all go exactly 246 pounds. Now, when it comes to your wingspan, I've played on builds with 7'7" wingspan, 7'8", 7'5", 7'4", 7'3". It's kind of crazy. Now, 7'7" is the perfect wingspan if you're going for a 99 rebound, or if you're going for a 99 O-board or 99 defensive rebound on your build. You really don't want to be shooting that much. But again, I played on all centers. I'm trying to tell y'all, this wingspan right here is very much slept on. Go with the 7'3" wingspan. Anything lower is crucified. You don't want to go anything lower than 7'3". 7'3" wingspan is perfect. It's going to give you the perfect dose of shooting and being able to rebound at a high level. Trust me when I say this. Go 7'3" wingspan. Now, I've played on a ton of different center builds in this game, and I obviously have to splice all of the good builds into one. Now, one key factor on center build is 99% of the time, you're always going to be open. And anytime I'm looking to shoot on this game, I normally have like an 80 midi, which is good, but bro, 89 is just better. And a lot of the times, I'll be using my max +1 on set shot specialist to get it on gold, but this build gets it on gold off the rip. Off the hezzy. So it's just way more important in my opinion. And also with 89 midi comes 84 close shot, which if you don't know, 84 close shot is the perfect amount of close shot in this game to make anything close in the basket. Like as you can see, it goes up 89, boom, bam, bow, yes. Anyway, 89 midi gives you 84 close shot, which unironically is actually the perfect close shot on any build, or well, for any center build in this game. So go with the 89 midi. This is gonna let y'all make fadeaway midis, post fades, any type of standstill shot, set shot specialist on gold is gonna carry your shooting entirely. Now, obviously, again, you're gonna be open 9 times out of 10 when taking shots on this build. And if you're using rhythm shooting, I heard that you get like a 60 to 70% boost compared to shooting with square. But look, I made this build. Shooting with square is pretty easy because of gold set shot specialist. But hey, rhythm shooting is going to be a lot easier. But in my opinion, the perfect 3-ball to go with is going to be 80. You don't really need to go any higher than an 83 ball. It's just something about 83 ball. The sweet spot in 83 ball plus gold set shot specialist. And if you were to use your max +1 on set shot specialist and get a Hall of Fame, yeah, you're never going to be breaking any shots, my boy. But in my opinion, I would just save that max +1 for something else for this build. Anyway, your standing dunk, anytime you're in the paint, you want to be going crazy. You have only a 7'3" wingspan, so you want to be going crazy on your center build. What I want to do is go with a 90 standing dunk. Now, the reason why we're going for 90 standing dunk is one, we get hold on, peep game. We get gold rise up on the build which is going to be very, very beneficial towards you anytime you go into the paint. If you don't know, you get both tiers of big man content. And so when any of them smaller centers are in the paint, or any type of low interior big or a pure shooting big is in the paint, you're going to be able to yam on them in the paint every single time. And hey, if you would have grind this build all the way to veteran 2, you could go ahead and put your standing dunk all the way to 95, which is going to give you a Hall of Fame rise up. And if you've played on the build Hall of Fame rise up, you know how crazy it gets. But hey, for the standing dunk, again, season 2 did drop. Y'all could put the standing dunk at exactly 89 and finesse the system if y'all wanted to. Hey, you do get a +1 cap breaker at level 40. So if y'all wanted to, y'all could put the standing dunk at 89 and finesse the system. But we're going to be using that to finesse something else on this build. Driving dunk, the perfect driving dunk in this game for any type of big is going to be 65, 70, or 84. 84. That's really all you're going to need. 84, obviously, for the LeBron James dunk package and things of that nature. That's just about it. But in my opinion, the perfect driving dunk you're going to need on your build is really only going to be 70. You're not really going to be in a lot of scenarios where you actually need to post around somebody. You're really just going to be slipping to the paint and getting an easy dunk every single time. And at 70 driving dunk, you unlock a nice amount of dunk animations alongside with a couple of lobs or alley-oop packages and things like that. So you might as well go with the 70 driving dunk. Now, as for the post control on a build like this, you're really only going to need 60. Like, I know a lot of people is going to say, nah, bro, go with the 70 post control, or go with the 79, or go with the 85, or blah, blah, blah. And, bro, no. You really only going to need about a 60 post control. 9 times out of 10, anytime I'm on my center, I am never in a scenario where I actually have to fade or where I actually have to back down, unless it's like a super small player in the paint, which, again, you are 7 feet, 246 pounds, high strength. You're not going to need post powerhouse to back down any of them players. Now, the free throw that's basically going to be solid pretty much, that you don't really want to waste any more points on, is going to be 70. Like, you go with the 70 free throw, you're going to be able to hit a lot of free throws and things of that nature as long as you time it well. Now, hey, if you're in a scenario where you just want a perfect free throw, even if you miss time it sometimes, 80 free throw is definitely the wave in my opinion. Now, as for your passing accuracy, I played on a build with a 75 pass sec center, 85 pass sec, and I've even played on a build for 93 pass sec. And what I can tell y'all is, bro, I keep saying this, you don't need anything higher than an 87 pass sec. I don't know why people are not getting this, bro. Just 87 or 89. That's all you're going to need. 89, obviously, for the Tyrese Halliburton and Versatile Visionary on silver. And then, obviously, 87 pass sec for just LeBron James passing style. Now, look, if you want that Tyrese Halliburton, go 89. But if you're going to go 89 and waste the points on it, you might as well go 93. So, yeah, in my opinion, just go with the 87 pass sec. That's really all you're going to need, bro. You don't really need it any higher than that. 87 or 86 is really all you're going to need. Now, the reason why we're going 86 pass sec instead of 87 off the rip is, if you don't know, if you hit level 40 this season, you can finesse the builder, which that means, like I told you about the standing dunk, all you got to do is put 1 tick towards your passing accuracy and you're going to get a gold break starter for the free ski. So in my opinion, with season 2 giving you a +1 cat breaker, the most perfect spot to put it, in my opinion, is going to be pass act. Now, you could put it on your standing up if you're willing to wait, but I want to be as OP as possible off the rip with the dunks. The passing is still going to be pretty solid. All you really need is LeBron James passing style. Nothing higher, nothing less, you feel me? And that is the perfect way to go. So now, as for the physicals on the center build, before we get into the, defensive ratings, again, like I said, we have to be fast. We have to be pretty speedy on our build. We're going to go ahead and max out the speed, you feel me? Like, there's really no reason why you want to be slow. You don't really want to be slow on those center build. You want to be as fast as possible. Go with the 70 speed. It's going to help y'all 100%. As for your agility, this is basically going to be what's carrying your perimeter defense. Perimeter defense is simply so you can get a contest on the perimeter. Agility is what's going to help y'all move side to side. Like, for example, if you're guarding up on a perimeter and you're trying to hurry up and get back to the paint, obviously agility is what's going to be the most effective. So you're going to want to go with the 55 agility, or hey, max is on out. It's all up to y'all, but 58, 55 is barely any difference. So you want to go with the 55. Again, perimeter defense is just contest. This is all this does. It's not like 2K20, 4-3, all the motor games where it actually helps you move laterally and stuff like that. That's just agility. Now, the perfect strength in this game, I'm not going to lie to y'all, it is 91. 91 strength is the perfect strength in this game. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all at all. But in my opinion, when making the perfect center build, 89 strength is all you're really going to need. I know that might sound crazy to a lot of people, but look, you get Hall of Fame box out beast, you get all of the good, you know what I'm saying, badges and stuff at 89 strength, you might as well just go with 89 strength. It just makes the most sense. And with the next seasons coming up, in my opinion, I think 2K is going to make the level 40 reward 100% just cat breaker every single season. All we have to do is wait 2 seasons to get 91 strength, which is just gold brick wall. Now, if you're not willing to wait that long, obviously go with the 91 strength off the rip. But in my opinion, it's really not that deep. I'd rather just go with the 89 strength. You screening them low guards, they're cooked. Now, as for your vertical, bro, again, we have shorter arms. There's no reason why we shouldn't be maxing out our vertical the highest it can possibly go, which is 83 vert. This is going to give y'all, I'm pretty sure, Hall of Fame pogo stick on y'all build. So, hey, there's really no reason on why you shouldn't be going that 83 vertical. It's going to help y'all jump, get them boards, get them blocks a lot more efficiently on this game. And this is how y'all want to set up the physicals, you feel me, on this build. Now, look, for the defensive stats, the perfect interior defense in this game, in my opinion, is 82. You literally don't need it any higher. If you're, the only reason why I'll recommend you go with an 83 interior is if you're 100% grinding to veteran 2. Now, 90% of players on this game is not grinding to veteran 2. Like, I think it's only about 300 players in the world right now. The game's been out for almost 2 months now. Only about 300 players in the world right now are veteran 1 or higher. So at least 6 months from now, there might be like a couple thousand, maybe like 3,000-4,000, I don't know. But bro, the majority of people that's actually going to make it to veteran 2, 90% of players, or 95% of players, are not making it to veteran 2. So I'm straight up making my builds starter 3 oriented only now. And now, as for the steel, bro, you're literally only going to need 60 steel. I be getting some crazy lanes with just a 60 steel on my 7-foot big. It's kind of crazy, I'm not going to lie, bro. 60 steel is all you're going to need, trust me. Now, one of the most controversial parts of this build is going to be the perimeter. Now, like I said, bro, the only thing on defense you're going to need is the agility. This is going to carry your perimeter defense entirely, moving left to right. The perimeter defense is only so you can get a contest. And when you're on a center build, you're literally just pump faking to guard up on the other center that is, you know, standing at the 3-point line and things like that. You're really only going to need a 45 perimeter, bro. Like, literally, bro. Now, as for the block, again, if you're not grinding all the way to veteran 2, obviously the highest block you should be going is a 93 block. That's literally the highest you should want to be going. But again, if you're grinding all the way to veteran 2 and you're not going for the standing dunk at veteran 2, obviously you want to go with the 97 block and then put your interior defense at 83 on the build. And that way, once you're at veteran 2, you're going to go for a 97 block and an 84 interior, which is going to give you a Hall of Fame paint patroller. But again, 99% of players are not hitting veteran 2, and like I might not even hit veteran 2, and I'll be no life in this game a lot. Now, as for your rebounding, bro, this is going to be the most controversial part of the build. I know a lot of people are going to look at it like, what are you doing, bro? 91. Now, the reason why we're going with the 91 rebound is so that obviously once we hit starter 3, which majority of players are nearing starter 3 or already starter 3, you're going to have Hall of Fame box out beast, Hall of Fame pogo stick, and Hall of Fame rebound chaser, which I've tested them all. Hall of Fame badges is really all you're going to need to actually grab boards in this game. And if you don't know, rebound chaser is basically the badge that's going to carry your rebounding stats in total. That's why we went with the 80 D board, because we're going to have our max +1 give us legend rebound chaser, which is going to basically boost your defensive rebound extremely high on this game. It's kind of crazy. When rebounding, I literally have no problem when rebounding at all when I use my max +1 on my rebound chaser. But hey, that's just me. That's what I do personally. Now again, with your starter 3 +5 cat breakers, you are going to have all the Hall of Fame, obviously, which is going to be solid as it is. So if you don't want to use your max +1 on any of these, I guess you could probably use it on paint patroller or I don't know, set shot specialist. But those are only 2 things that I would use it on outside of either box out beast on legend or rebound chaser on legend. Those are only 2 things I would use. I wouldn't use it on brick wall because I'm setting good screens regardless, you feel me? But look, this is how to make the perfect center build on NBA 2K25. And obviously for the last point, just go ahead and throw it on your free throw. Now, as for your takeovers, we get block party, board beast, elevate, break igniter, eraser, Fortress, Glass Warrior, Glass Gunner, Great Wall, Horse, Make It Rain, Intimidator, Mini Maestro, Offensive Artist, Paint Dominance, Orchestrator, Physicality, Powerhouse, Spot Up Shooter, Splash Tower, SWAT Specimen, the Commander, and Unit. Now, as for the takeovers I use Glass Gunner. Like, this is pretty much the only takeover I'll be using. I don't really use any other takeovers when I'm on my center. If I do use something else, it'll probably be Make It Rain, but that's just about it. And I use this on basically all of my guards. But yeah, Make It Rain, Glass Gunner, or I'm pretty sure it's Horse. Yeah, Horse. Those are the only 3 takeovers I'll use. Obviously, Horse for See the Future takeover. But all of that is up to y'all what y'all want to do. And as for the shades on this build, we do in fact get shades of Jack Sigma, Dress of Nurkic, and Onyeka. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. These names is mad hard to say. But anyway, for the build name, we do in fact get a 2-way, 3-level board hunter. Now, when it comes to upgrading this build, bro, again, before we get into the animations and stuff like that, obviously, when it comes to upgrading this build and putting on your cat breakers, obviously, like I said, you're gonna want to put your rebound all the way up to exactly 96 rebound. I'm gonna show y'all what this looks like on my different builds, so don't even worry about that. Anyway, upgrading this build, bro, obviously you need to be able to shoot off the rip. Like, that's probably the main thing you're going to need on your build. Also, you're going to want to be able to dunk a little bit off the rip. Now look, you don't really need 81 off the rip, but hey, this is what I would recommend if y'all are going to upgrade this build. And obviously for your close shot, you only need around a 76 or 73 close shot. Yeah, 73 close shot for Paint Prodigy on bronze off the rip. And obviously for y'all standing dunk and driving, well, driving dunk and driving layup, you should go ahead and max out your driving dunk to 70, and you can literally leave your layup at 40 as for now. And then obviously you should leave your passing accuracy at 85, obviously, since you're gonna have the LeBron James passing style all the way until you're level 40. You're really not going to be upgrading it, so there's really no reason on why you should be upgrading your pass accuracy anything higher than 86. Again, this is the budget option. Obviously, you can go ahead and upgrade your build however you want to. For your defense, go ahead and max this all the way out. For your steal, go ahead and max this all the way out. I highly recommend it. For 84, y'all can upgrade it to 93, but that's all up to y'all. Now, as for your rebound, you need this as high as possible. Like, these are the main 2 things you're going to need on your build off the rip. For your strength, obviously, you don't want to be a baby out there. You need your speed all the way up, and you need your vertical all the way to 83. And this is how your build should look if you're balling on a budget. Like, if you're balling on a budget, this is how your build should look. This is all you're going to need. Like, this is going to get y'all to a 91 overall. This is literally all y'all going to need. But obviously, if you're maxing out your build to the maximum capabilities and you really just want to upgrade your build without having to upgrade everything, these are the only things y'all going to need. Go ahead and max out your agility, max out your parim, and max out your standing dunk, and also your close shot and your, obviously, your driving layup. And this is really all y'all gonna need. You don't ask your cat breakers, bro. Again, this is how it should look, bro. It's gonna be purpled out. You want to put all 5 towards your rebounding, which y'all is gonna say 91, and it's gonna be 96, and it's gonna be max, and you're gonna get all Hall of Fame defensive, well, all Hall of Fame rebounding badges. Now, as for the animations, bro, this is what I do in fact use on my center, bro. A whole bunch of regular dribble moves, nothing too crazy. Joel Embiid spin, step back, Michael Jordan's triple threat. The main thing that's most important on the center is going to be the motion style. I use Anthony Davis. Any moves or any animations y'all possibly want to. The main thing that's important is obviously going to be the jump shot and the motion style. Now, the jump shot I do in fact use on my center is PJ Washington base, Chris Basie, or you can use quite literally whoever else you want to, and Karl Anthony Towns. And obviously for the blending, I use 44 Chris Basie and 56 Karl Anthony Towns. And that's my center build. That's my center build, my animations, how to upgrade and everything on NBA 2K25. Look, man, if y'all did in fact enjoy this video, bro, go ahead and drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Check out the channel, bro. I got a whole lot of bangers posted for y'all. But look, man, I'm out this jank. Peace.